These motorcycles weren't made for the public, and you were never supposed to see them. Number 1. BMW Motorrad Vision Next 100. There's a moment when you first see this machine where your brain quietly goes, wait, motorcycles aren't supposed to do that. Because this thing corrects itself faster than your nerves can fire, over 4,000 micro-adjustments every single second. Because what you're looking at isn't just a motorcycle, it's a machine designed to eliminate the very thing riders fear most. A world where motorcycle crashes become ancient history. This isn't balance, this is protection. As you stand next to it, there's no engine rumble, no vibration, nothing pulling or swaying beneath you. Just a strange, weightless calm. It stands so perfectly still, your brain keeps waiting for it to fall, but it never even considers it, like the ground itself has decided to hold you steady. Then the bike moves. Not because you push it, not because you try to steady it, but because it knows what you want before you even do. It tilts with you, shifts with you, centers itself around you. It moves a split second before you do, like it's reading an intention you haven't fully formed. All you hear is a soft electric whisper, the quiet confidence of future tech taking over. You don't ride it, you trust it. And here's the part that almost feels unreal. It uses the same stabilization principles found in orbital satellites, gently correcting itself hundreds of times per second to keep you upright. The machine doesn't just stay balanced, it actively protects you. Imagine millions of these try to push it over. It fights back gently, like a machine that's decided gravity is optional now on tomorrow's roads, vehicles that refuse to let their riders fall. A world where motorcycles stop being symbols of danger and start becoming symbols of courage. This isn't just the future of riding, it's the future of safety. A future where the machine is smarter, the rider is safer, and the road finally feels like it's on your side. Number 2. Kawasaki J Concept. There's a split second, the kind your brain tries to blur out, when you see this machine move and you realize that is not motorcycle behavior. Because the Kawasaki J Concept doesn't act like something engineered. It acts like something born. It watches you with this mechanical patience, as if it's waiting to decide whether it accepts you at low speeds. It opens itself, a wide, steady stance, almost protective. No vibration, no growl, just a soft electric breath, like it's waking up, watching you, waiting. You don't feel like you're starting a ride. You feel like you're approaching a creature that chose not to fear you. But then you touch the throttle, and everything stops pretending. The frame tightens so fast you barely catch it. The front collapses inward. Your body drops not because you leaned, but because the machine pulls you into the shape it wants. It isn't accommodating you, it's adapting you. Then your eyes hit the front suspension, and this is the moment your brain genuinely panics. Each fork splits into twin arms, not bending like metal, but articulating like tendons under skin. You expect metal to flex, not to writhe like it's alive under the surface. They stretch. They claw through corners. They track your micro movements with a predator's precision. The bike isn't following physics. It feels like it's following your heartbeat more than your hands. It's following you. And then the part nobody is ready for, the riding position isn't fixed. It doesn't stay still. It shifts around you constantly, tightening, widening, lowering, responding to tiny shoulder twitches you didn't even know you made. You're not steering a machine. You're syncing with an organism. Now picture millions of these on the road, machines that don't just transport, they interpret. And the impossible part, the faster you push it, the calmer it becomes, like speed is the environment it was built to breathe in. It shouldn't make sense, it shouldn't be possible. But the Kawasaki J Concept doesn't care about possible. It's not here to evolve motorcycles, it's here to evolve you. There's a moment, just one, where you're not sure if you're controlling it or if it's testing you. Number 3. Yamaha MOTOROiD. There's a moment, the first second you stand in front of this machine, when every instinct you have about motorcycles breaks. Because this one moves first. For a split second, your body flinches, because no motorcycle should ever approach you. It doesn't wait for you to start it. It doesn't wait for a key, a button, or a command. It approaches you, rolling forward with this eerie, deliberate confidence, like a creature recognizing its owner. This is Yamaha's MOTOROiD, a motorcycle that doesn't just accept a rider, it chooses one. And if it doesn't choose you, it simply refuses to start before you even touch it. The bike scans your face, memorizes your gestures, and locks onto your presence with the kind of focus you'd expect from a living companion, not a machine. Lift your hand, it responds. Turn your body, it shifts to match you. It's not reacting, it's listening. And the moment you swing your leg over the seat, something impossible happens. The bike stabilizes itself automatically. No wobble, no lean, no fear of tipping over. Just a steady, almost protective stance, like a loyal partner refusing to let you fall. It even adjusts its balance mid-ride before you know you need it. Sometimes it reacts faster than your fear. Then you notice the movement underneath you. the rear swing arm isn't just suspension. It's the core of Yamaha's AMAS system, a self-balancing mechanism that subtly shifts the entire motorcycle, holding it upright with a calm precision that feels almost alive. No kickstand, no human support. Just a machine that stands because it wants to stand with you. And the more you ride it, the more it changes. It begins to anticipate you, mapping your habits, reading your posture, decoding your behavior. Not just learning your riding style, learning you. A relationship forms strange at first, then addictive. Because this isn't transportation. This is companionship. A robotic partner that follows you, protects you, and gradually begins to understand you in ways no machine ever has. This isn't the future of motorcycles. This is the beginning of sentient riding. You don't just bond with it, you start depending on it. A world where the machine doesn't just move with you, it bonds with you. Welcome to the moment where motorcycles stop being tools and start becoming something alive. Number 4, BMW Alpha. There's a point. The first second your eyes lock onto it when your brain whispers, motorcycles aren't supposed to look predatory. Because the BMW Alpha doesn't look fast, it looks hungry. Not fast, not sporty, hungry, like something that would chase you if you turned your back. Inspired by the profile of a great white shark, this machine doesn't sit still. It lurks low, narrow, and coiled, like it's waiting for the moment it can attack the air itself. The front end is sealed tight, one solid aerodynamic shell, no exposed parts, no wasted shapes, no mercy for the wind. A bullet nose fairing that doesn't cut through air, it pierces it. Every line is sculpted for speed. Every curve exists for one purpose, to cheat drag so aggressively that the air has no choice but to move aside. And the rider. You don't sit on the Alpha, you disappear inside it. Once you're locked in, it almost feels like the machine swallows you into its frame tucked deep into the body. Your silhouette merges with the machine until you're no longer a rider, you're ammunition. Then comes the moment that rewires your senses. The Alpha isn't designed to be practical. It's designed to be unfair. A machine built to break rules, break categories, break expectations, not by brute force, but by pure aerodynamic dominance. Twist the throttle and the world doesn't feel like it's passing by. It feels like you've been launched, as if the road is a railgun and you are the projectile. There's no sensation of acceleration, just the violent realization that the world is suddenly behind you. This isn't speed you ride, it's speed you become. The BMW Alpha isn't just a motorcycle, it's a predator built for one thing, hunting the horizon. Number 5, BMW Motorrad Concept 101. There's a moment, the very first second you see it, when you realize this isn't a motorcycle built for speed, it's a motorcycle built for presence. It radiates this slow, impossible confidence, the kind of machine that makes silence feel loud. The BMW Concept 101 isn't trying to impress you, it's trying to command the horizon. Named after California's Highway 101, the birthplace of America's long-distance cruising culture, this machine blends two worlds that were never supposed to meet: American freedom, German precision. Its massive six-cylinder engine doesn't roar, it glides. Smooth, endless, turbine-like power. The engine is so smooth it feels detached from reality, like riding a jet engine wrapped in velvet, the kind you feel before you hear. The bodywork flows like liquid metal poured into motion. Soft curves, sharp edges, lines that stretch so far back they feel like they're already halfway through the journey. And then the lights, not bright, not harsh, but glowing with a soft, futuristic halo like a luxury spacecraft touching down on asphalt. Nothing about this bike is loud. Nothing is chaotic. Nothing screams for attention. It doesn't need to. The Concept 101 was designed to turn thousands of miles into something weightless. A calm, confident silence at high speed. A feeling closer to flying than riding, like a private jet built for the road. This isn't a cruiser. You don't cruise on it, you glide like the road is giving way for you. It's a statement. A declaration that the American dream didn't end, it evolved. And BMW engineered that evolution with surgical precision. Number 6, the full moon motorcycle. There are motorcycles that push limits, and then there's a machine that ignores limits entirely. This is the full moon, a creation so strange, so sculptural, so impossibly complex, that calling it a motorcycle almost feels like an insult. Because the first thing you see isn't the frame, isn't the engine, isn't the body, it's the wheel. A 36-inch disc of polished aluminum. It's so big your brain keeps insisting it's not a wheel, it's a portal, almost a full meter tall, shaped like a glowing mechanical moon. It doesn't just turn, it dominates everything around it, swallowing the front of the bike like a portal to another reality. The body stretches long and low behind it, hovering just inches above the ground. It looks like it's levitating, like the earth isn't sure how to hold it, as if gravity is a suggestion, not a rule. And then you notice something unsettling. There are no exposed mechanics. No visible shocks, no stray cables, no parts sticking out. Everything, every component, every mechanism, every moving piece is hidden. You keep waiting to see a bolt or a seam, but the bike feels like it was grown, not built inside smooth, seamless panels. It looks less like a machine built by engineers and more like a sculpture carved by an artist who didn't care about physics. This isn't a motorcycle meant for roads. It's a motorcycle meant for silence, for galleries, museums, and people who stare at machines the way others stare at paintings. And yet, it doesn't just sit still. It moves. And when it starts rolling, the silence is so total it's unsettling, like sound itself avoids it, it glides. It rolls across the ground with an eerie, unnatural smoothness, like the weight of the machine has vanished, like the wheel isn't rolling on the earth but through it. You don't ride the full moon, you witness it. A machine that shouldn't exist but somehow does. Number 7. Honda Riding Assist. There's a moment when you stand beside this machine where your brain quietly whispers, motorcycles aren't supposed to stand by themselves. Your instincts keep screaming, catch it, but it never falls, not even a millimeter. But Honda didn't follow the rules. They broke them using the same robotics that powered the AWESOM humanoid robot and hiding it inside a motorcycle. The result is something that feels less like engineering and more like sorcery. At a standstill, the bike doesn't wobble, doesn't lean, doesn't even flinch. It just stands there perfectly upright with this eerie, unshakable calm, like it's anchored to the ground by invisible hands. Then you start to walk. And the bike follows you. It matches your pace exactly, even slowing when you do, like it's reading your footsteps, not with noise, not with revs, but with soft, robotic precision, trailing behind you like a loyal companion that refuses to let you go alone. And here's the part that breaks your understanding of physics. There are no gyroscopes inside, no heavy stabilizers, just microscopic steering adjustments, movements so tiny, they're happening faster than the shutter of a camera, faster than you can blink, tiny shifts in the front geometry happening faster than you can see, constantly catching the bike from angles you can't even detect. Push it, it corrects. Lean it, it straightens. Try to knock it over. It silently resists, like a machine that's decided falling simply isn't an option anymore. It doesn't brag, it doesn't roar, it just protects you. A motorcycle designed not to be aggressive, but to be patient. Not to challenge the rider, but to guard them even before the engine turns on. This isn't the future of riding. Try to tip it over, it quietly refuses, almost politely. This is the future of safety. A bike that refuses to fall and refuses to let you fall with it. Number 8. NeuTron Bike. There are futuristic bikes, and then there's the NeuTron, a machine that looks less like it was built, and more like it materialized. The first time you see it, your eyes hesitate. It looks less like a vehicle, and more like someone outlined a motorcycle in solid light because nothing about it feels physical. Its frame isn't a frame, it's a glowing skeletal silhouette, as if the motorcycle is being traced in midair by a beam of neon light. You don't see metal, you see energy, and then it moves. Silent, smooth, instant. The electric torque doesn't build, it detonates. Your stomach drops so violently it feels like teleportation, not acceleration. Launching you forward with a force that feels unnatural for something this weightless. No gears, no lag, just raw acceleration that hits like a controlled explosion. The riding stance is aggressive, almost predatory, like the bike is daring the road to keep up. The body is minimal, stripped down to only what's necessary. Everything else replaced with illuminated arcs and glowing edges that look more hologram than hardware. Sometimes you swear you can see straight through it, like the bike is only half here. And then comes the part that makes your brain freeze for a second. At night, it doesn't enter the darkness, it rewrites it. The road doesn't swallow the bike. The bike carves a luminous path through the void, the light bending and trailing around it like it's warping the air itself. It doesn't ride through the night, it becomes the brightest part of it. The NeuTron isn't a motorcycle. It's a phantom, and the weirdest part, it leaves no sound behind, just a trail of memory and light. A streak of electric light that looks like it escaped from a future we weren't supposed to see yet. Everything you just saw is that none of it belongs to tomorrow. These machines aren't dreams, they aren't predictions, they aren't sketches hiding inside a designer's notebook. They exist, right now, today. Motorcycles that balance themselves, machines that reshape their bodies around you, AI companions that walk toward you like loyal animals, electric phantoms carved from pure light. This isn't the future arriving someday. This is the future showing up early, because we're not waiting for the next era of riding, we're already in it. And if this isn't the future arriving someday, this is the future slipping into the present without asking permission. If this is only chapter 1, chapter 2 won't look human. Small blue diamond, we're not witnessing the evolution of motorcycles, we're witnessing the extinction of ordinary machines. Are the first chapter, imagine what the next one will look like. So tell me which one blew your mind the most. I'm reading every comment.